Hey, gang, great to see you. And it's great to be back with our little talks that last for usually not much more than 5 minutes, designed to stimulate thought and suggestions and ideas to expand, to grow, to evolve, and to squeeze every ounce of love and joy and bliss out of life that is meant to be. So anyway, I'm really glad to be alive. A kidney stone is not a life-threatening thing, but it feels like it. And so it definitely reminded me of my mortality and that how precious life is, and gave me a lot of time on my back just to think, because there was nothing else to do for a few days. And so the theme of before and after became pretty powerful for me. And I believe everybody's got a story, and everybody's story is their own before and after. And there's not just one in a lifetime. There's various before and after and stories. Don't we love those stories? We like to see stories and pictures of people before and after. We like stories of transformation and alchemicalization and hitting the bottom and coming back from destruction. We like to see when the phoenix rises, don't we? We love those stories because they speak to something very ancient and strong and archetypical and vital inside of us, because we all have to have before and after stories. And right now in our life, we have to be in an after place. And right now in our life, of course, we're in a before place. And that's always the case. This before is going to become this after. And then a new before comes in, and it's this constant transformation. And it's the vitality, it's the kaleidoscope, it's the thrill of life. It's the thrill of life when we can enjoy being in both places, the after and the before. It's tough to be in the before place, but with enough perspective and having done it enough, we can realize the before is just the expectant, anticipatory, pregnant after that's on the way. And so before can become just as enjoyable as any after. So I kind of began to examine my own life, and I'm skilled at some things, and I'm remarkably incompetent at a remarkable number of other things that I would really like to be good at. But I do have some stories to tell. And so I realized that for myself, I want to begin to shift my theme in my YouTube page and my Facebook and Instagram page toward some of my own stories, some of my own before and afters. So I realized that my morning meditation thing used to be an evening meditation thing. And it started in about May of 2020, early in the pandemic. And I realized as I was looking through some old photographs, I saw a picture of me from May of 2020. I was definitely a yoga teacher, had been one for 18 years. My yoga studio had closed. I was pretty depressed. I had been kind of eating myself into oblivion because I didn't have my yoga studio, and I decided I better get busy. So I started the evening meditation tribe. But what was really interesting is a couple of days ago, I found a picture of me right about the time I started this meditation group. And I'd like to share the screen with you right now, if you have a moment. If you're on YouTube or Instagram or Facebook, I'll make sure I link to it, but I'm going to share the screen right now. So if you can see that, that's May of 2020 when I started our meditation group. I weighed 225 pounds. And frankly, I looked pretty sad and depressed because, my business was gone and I didn't know what was going to happen. And so finally I had a moment of clarity, and I kind of got off my ass and decided, you know what, this just won't do. But, I know how to get up and work. And so changed my diet, changed my regimen, changed everything, and gave up some bad habits. And that's me a couple of days ago, 45 pounds lighter, and, just a different countenance, and a lot of things in my life have changed. So there's before and after. And I realize everybody's got a story, and everybody's got a before and after. And your before story is just as powerful as your after story when you learn how to put it in the proper context. And so we are a group of friends that gather with the humility of our before stories and the joy of our after stories, and realizing that by telling stories, stories are the new religion. Religion is sort of dying out. We need a new spirituality, and spirituality is our own story. And the best way we facilitate our story is to make sure that we meditate every morning and that we share meditation with everyone that we know. We share with people, I found a group and the group is transformational, and this is how you do it. This is how you get on. And when you share your story with people, it inspires and we grow, we gain in strength. And this is an important dynamic we can all use. So good to see everybody. Thanks for your well wishes and good thoughts. And I'll see you tomorrow, and we're going to continue with the before and after theme. See you tomorrow, everybody.